Welcome to English for All channel. How are you, my students, here too? I am so happy to be with you today. Our session today is about chapter 2 of our story. Let's start chapter 2. The title is The Giant Returns. The Giant Returns. We know the previous chapter, the giant went to his friend. Now he returns again. The giant stayed with his friend, the Cornish Orge, for 7 years. They talked and talked many times about many different things, but after 7 years, they had nothing left to say, so they come here and they leave each other. The giant was bored, feel boring. He decided that it was time to go home. When he arrived, he saw the children playing in the garden. He became very angry and starting shouting, make a long noise and screaming at the children. What are you doing here? How dare you come? How dare you come mean what? What's the meaning of dare? How did children be able to come inside my garden? How dare you do this and play in my garden? Get out! Means go away. The children was very surprised when they saw the giant. He had been away for such long time that he had forgotten all about him. Some of them had never seen him because they were too young. One of them was too young, so he can't see the giant. The children were all very scared, very afraid when they heard the burst of hair, the giant shouting, screaming, making a loud noise. They quickly ran away, and the giant was alone. He was still very upset. Upset means very sad, angry, cross. This is my garden. Why can't people understand this? He was so selfish, and he now so angry because children came to his garden and he wanted this garden for himself. This is my soft green grass. Those are my colorful flowers. These are my fruit trees. And those birds are singing sweet songs for me only. So he wants everything in the garden to be for him only. No one to listen to the birds. No one smell flowers. I don't want to share my garden with anyone. It's for me and only me. This is the sentence means that he's so selfish and he's so bad. So the giant built a high stone wall. Look here. This is a high stone wall around his garden so that children couldn't get it because children is small, so they can't climb this wall. Then he made a large wooden sign. Look, this sign means mark. He write this and put this on the wall and painted big black letters. Look here, it's a very big black letters on it. And the sign said what? This mark. We have here some words. What are these words? Let's read together. Trespassers will be prosecuted. What does it mean? Trespassers means if anyone come here and we will catch it because it's forbidden for him, will be prosecuted. What is the meaning of prosecuted? Authorities prosecute someone charged that they make a crime and they will put them in the prison. This is the meaning of the sign. The giant put the sign up outside the garden. He hung this up on the garden where everyone could see. Why he makes this sign very big and write in a very big letters and hang it up on the wall to everyone come in the garden and see this sign, don't allow to go inside this garden. Then he went into his castle and slammed the door. What's the meaning of slammed? Means close the door or shut the door. He sat, the bust of Seth sat in a large comfortable chair by the window and he looked out at his beautiful garden. He sat on that very comfortable means very good and very lovely chair. He can sit with his relaxing and see out from the window about his beautiful garden. The garden was now quiet, no sound, and empty. What is the meaning of empty? Do you know? Not full of anything without the children. so it's now empty. No children. Then now the giant was so happy, he smiled to himself. This is how it should be, he said to himself. That's my garden alone. No one come here. It's my castle, my garden. And he was so glad, so happy. My garden is my garden and nobody else can play in it. He was a very selfish giant. So this is the title of our story, Selfish Giant, because he very bad. He wants to take everything to himself. He doesn't want that the child to play inside it. He doesn't want anyone to go and play or see the flowers or see the trees or play or run or listen to the beautiful birds that they are singing inside the garden. So he was so selfish, bad giant. This is the end of chapter 2. I want that you understood all things inside it. And if you want to ask me any questions, please write to my comments under the video. And I hope you all be fine. See you soon and goodbye.